To go to Africa, what does that mean? Well, it doesn't change who you are, but it changes how you perceive yourself, how you think of yourself, which can affect how you present yourself.
Welcome to Pan-African Lifestyle, where we rep the motherland. We post content regularly and invite you to subscribe and share if you're a pal. That's a Pan-African Lifestyler.
Listen, we only have one Africa, right? You know, we have that. But we have a home. What are we doing with it? You know, and we only have that one continent. We only have that. And it's so rich in culture. Like, it's so rich. And it's not just, I don't even think we really have to wait for the politicians or government. We can be a positive beacon wherever we are as Africans, you know. We just have to make sure the good outweighs the bad. Every continent, every country has good and bad. It's not specific to Africans. It's just that I don't think that we are promoting the good stuff enough. And if we leave it for the outsiders, they're going to just say what they want to say, which is to paint us bad. So it is our job to, and we are enough in number. You know, we are enough to change the narrative.
You know, strategy is a plan. And when you plan things, it just, you know, makes it a bit more easier to navigate because you have a clear direction. When you sort of are doing too many things at once, you sort of have the ability to lose yourself, you know, somewhere through there. Strategy clears your head. And also because you know what you want, you know how to get there. So you don't waste a lot of time. You know, music, and African music specifically. African music has broken the door for many other creatives to kind of find their way. Afrobeats has sort of, you know, sparkled a bit of light on things like designers, photographers, filmmakers, producers, people like me who find and you know, create careers of things that are non-traditional. You know, non-traditional meaning acting, singing, or sport. And because of people like, let's say, Burna Boy or Wizkid or David or Tiwa Savage, and the global community saying, oh, what's happening in Africa? Things that get, you know, the brains of people here asking, what are those Africans getting up to down there? So as soon as they swift the neck down to Africa, then they start finding lots of other little gems. I know a lot of Black Americans are very fascinated to know where they come from. You know, they're very fascinated about Africa. I know it's the same Africans, but it's two different personalities, if I can say that. I think it's just a global thing. I think the perception around Africa is just very strange and very not true. It's like so fabulous. Sort of many things in one country. There's so much more that it has to offer. I mean, fresh, different content, people, messages, you know, music, shows, stories, history. Because Black Americans, I think, are so interested in where they come from and what they're about. You know, why isn't a lot of where they come from and what they're about, you know, on more commercial stations and, you know, television and radio. Social media has opened the world. I think it's made it so, all of us are so much closer. And now we know stuff because we can see so much more, you know? And it's given us so much more access. It's made the world a smaller but bigger place.
The way that we create those new narratives and the way that we empower ourselves is by connecting. Right. Black people in America have like a buying power of over, like, I think our buying power surpasses $1 trillion right now. You know what I mean? So if we can take that buying power, you know, and empower those African countries and kind of connect, right? Then we can do some big things, right? We can have our doctors going back home, you know what I mean? As long as they feel comfortable to be home, right? And so I think that's what Ghana did. It made Black people feel comfortable to say, oh, I'm going to Ghana. I feel like I have a place to go. These people want me here, which I think in the past didn't exist. I think there was like a division, and now we're slowly connecting, and I think we're doing it through entertainment. It was Black Panther, you know, and all of these. It was you know, these African artists partnering with Drake and all these, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, it was entertainment that made people feel comfortable because it was cool to be African, right? And so I think that moving forward, if we want to, you know, I don't like to talk about money all the time, but money is so big. We have to own the culture. And so that is the beauty of our culture. We continue to reinvent ourselves, but now it's time to own our own culture. You know what I mean? And so I think that if we all come together, we can do that. We could be a more powerful force. And so I think that it's just about seeing more of us become successful and become respected in society. I think it's our time now, honestly.
Thanks for tuning in to Pan African Lifestyle. Share your thoughts in the comment section and follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Pan African Lifestyle to be inspired. For awesome pal merch, check out panafricanlifestyle.com/shop. Keep repping the motherland.
It was different.
Because I'm
What we
moving
sing
anyway,
out
so
Where are you moving to,
South
Charlamagne?
Africa.
Oh, really?
They look at us different because we don't necessarily know who we are. They don't want us to connect the dots back to Africa. That's the power source.